14th February 2021, Madhuban, Avyakt BapDada, Om Shanti, revised 2nd November 1987. The Murli's title, The Basis of Self-Transformation is Realization with an Honest Heart. Today, the world transformer, the world benefactor, BapDada is seeing his loving, cooperative, and world transformer children through your self transformation. Each of you is engaged in the service of world transformation. All of you have the same zeal and enthusiasm in your minds that you definitely have to transform this world, and you also have the faith that transformation will take place. That is, it can be said that transformation has already happened. You have just become BapDada's cooperative, easy yogi children in name and are making your present and future elevated. Today, BapDada was looking at the world transformer instrument children and was especially looking at one thing. All are instruments for the one task. Everyone's aim is self transformation and world transformation, and yet, while being instruments for self transformation and world transformation, why does it become number wise? Some children bring about self transformation very easily and quickly, whereas others have the thought of transformation one moment, but their own sanskars, the situations that come through Maya, or the elements or the karmic accounts that are to be settled through the Brahmin family, weaken the elevated enthusiasm for transformation. Then there are some children who are lack the courage to bring about transformation. Where there is no courage, there is no zeal and enthusiasm, and without self transformation, there isn't the success you would like to have in the task of world transformation. This is because this alokik godly service demonstrates three types of service happening at the same time. What are these three types of service that take place at the same time? First, attitude. Second, vibration. Third, words. All three as an instrument with humility and altruism became powerful on the basis of this. For this is how you achieve the success you would like to have. Otherwise, service takes place and you please yourself and others for a short time due to some success in service. But there isn't the success that you would truly like to have and which BapDada wants. BapDada also becomes pleased that you children have happiness, but the result according to your capacity is definitely noted in the heart of the comforter of hearts. He would definitely say, well done, because the Father's vision and attitude of blessings for every child is always there, that if not today, then tomorrow, these children will definitely become embodiments of success. However, along with being the bestower of blessings, he is also the teacher, and this is why he draws your attention to the future. So, today, BapDada was seeing the result of the task of world transformation and of the world transformer children. There is growth, the sound is spreading everywhere, and the curtain of revelation has begun to open. The desire is now being created in all souls everywhere that they definitely want to come closer and have a look. Whatever they had heard has now been transformed into wanting to see. All of this transformation is taking place. Nevertheless, according to the drama, what is visible now is the result of the powerful impact of the Father and of some elevated instrument souls. If the majority were to attain success in this way, all Brahmins would very soon be revealed as embodiments of success. BapDada saw that the basis of success, the self-transformation which would be liked by yourself, by other people and by the Father, is lacking at the moment. So, why is there a lack of this self-transformation? The main reason for this is that one particular power is missing. That special power is the power of realization. The easy basis of any transformation is the power of realization. Until you have the power of realization, you cannot have experience, and until you have experience, the foundation of the speciality of Brahman life cannot become strong. Bring your Brahman life from the beginning in front of you. The first transformation, I am a soul and the Father is mine. On what basis did this transformation take place? It was when you realized, yes, I am a soul and this one alone is my Father. This realization enables you to have experience, for only then does transformation take place. Until you realize this, you continue to move along at an ordinary speed, but the moment the power of realization makes you experienced, you become an intense effort maker. In the same way, all the specific things about transformation, where it is about the creator or creation, until you realize every aspect that yes, this is that time, this is that same yoga, and I am that elevated soul, you will not have that same zeal or enthusiasm in your activity. For some, there will be transformation for a short time due to the impact of atmosphere, but it will not be for all time. The power of realization brings about easy transformation for all time. In the same way, unless you also have the power of realization in self-transformation, there cannot be elevated transformation for all time. In this, the realization of two things in particular is needed. First, the realization of your own weaknesses. Second, the realization of the situation and the desires and feelings in the mind of one who becomes instrumental, means for that situation. The weakness of the person or of that one stage due to being under an external influence. By knowing the reason for the test through that situation, let there be the realization of passing in that with your elevated form. I am elevated, my stage is elevated, and that situation is just a paper. This realization will easily bring about transformation and you will pass. The realization of the desires of others and the realization of what is needed for their self progress is the basis of your self progress. So, self transformation cannot take place without the power of realization. In this too, one is realization with an honest heart and the other is realization in a clever way, because you have become very knowledgeful. So, by considering the time and in order to justify your task and glorify your name, you would have realization at that time. But that realization won't have the power to bring about transformation. So, it is realization from the heart that enables you to receive blessings from the Comforter of hearts, whereas realization with cleverness will make you and others happy for a short time. The third type of realization is that your mind accepts that something is not right. Your conscious also tells you that that is not right, but in order to keep up appearances of being in Maharati, or because of not wanting to make yourself look weak or any less in the family, you continue to kill your conscious. To kill your conscious is this way is also sin. Just as committing suicide is a great sin, so this too accumulates in the account of sin. This is why BapDada continues to smile and also continues to listen to the dialogues in their minds. They are very beautiful dialogues. The main thing is that those who have this type of realization think, what does anyone else know? This continues to happen. However, the Father knows about every leaf. He doesn't know about something only when he is told about. However, even while knowing about it, he becomes ignorant, and with innocence, in his innocent form, he makes the children move. Since he knows, why does he become innocent? Because he is the merciful Father, and so that you don't accumulate further sin with that sin, he has mercy. Do you understand? Such children become very clever and come in front of the clever father or the instrument souls. This is why the Father becomes merciful and the innocent Lord. BapDada has a very clear account of every action and every thought in the mind of every child. There is no need to know what is in their hearts, for the image of each heartbeat of every child's heart is clear. This is why he says that he doesn't know what is in each one's heart, because there is no need to know it. It is already clear. The chart of the heartbeat of every moment and every thought in the mind is in front of BapDada. He can tell you about it. It isn't that he cannot tell you about it. He can tell you the date, place, time, and exactly what you did. He can tell you everything. However, while knowing all of that, he remains oblivious. So, today Baba saw the whole chart. The reason for the self transformation not happening at a fast speed is the lack of realization with an honest heart. The power of realization can give you very sweet experiences. You understand this, do you not? Sometimes consider yourselves to be a soul who is a jewel of the Father's eyes. That is, realize yourself to be an elevated point merged in the eyes. Only the point can merge in the eyes. The body cannot merge in the eyes. Sometimes consider yourselves to be a jewel of the forehead, sparkling on this forehead. Sometimes realize that you are a sparkling star. Sometimes experience and realize that you are Father Brahma's cooperative right hand, Brahma's arm in the corporeal Brahman form. Sometimes realize that you are an Avyakta angelic form. With the power of realization, have many unique alaukic experiences. Do not just speak about them in the form of knowledge, but realize them. Increase the power of this type of realization, and then realization of the other type of weaknesses will automatically become very clever. Even a tiny spot would very clearly be seen in a powerful mirror, and you would be able to transform it. So, do you understand? The power of realization is the basis of self transformation. Use the powers, do not just count them and be happy with that, thinking, yes, I have this power and I also have this power. but constantly use them for yourself, for others, and for service in every task. Do you understand? Some children ask, does the father just do this all the time? However, what can the father do? He has to take each one of you, since he has to take you with him. He needs to have such a companions. Therefore, he continues to look at you and continues to give you the news so that you companions becomes equal. It isn't even a question of those who are going to follow behind. There will be many of them, but the companions have to be equal. So, are you companions or those who are part of the procession? The procession will be very long. This is why the procession of Shiva is very well known. There will be a variety of those in the procession, but the companions have to be like this, means like the father. Acha, this is the eastern zone. What is the eastern zone doing? Where will you make the sun of revelation rise? That the Father incarnates is now old news. However, what will you do now? You have very good intoxication of that being the old kingdom, means Brahma Baba's original place Calcutta. But what will you do now? Now let the sun of some newness rise so that it emerges from everyone's lip that the sun of newness has risen in the eastern zone. Now demonstrate this in a practical way by carrying out a task that no one else has yet done. You have had functions, seminars, served IPs, and also served through the newspapers. But everyone does that. So now show some sparkle of newness. Do you understand? The Father's home is your home. You have arrived here comfortably. Comfort of the heart also gives you physical comfort. When there isn't comfort of the heart, then although all the facilities for comfort are available, you feel uncomfortable. You have comfort of the heart, that is, Ram is always in your heart with you, and this is why you experience comfort in every situation. You have comfort, do you not? Or does coming and going make you restless? Nevertheless, consider it to be the destiny of the sweet drama. You are celebrating the Mela, are you not? To meet the father, to meet the family, to celebrate the Mela is also sweet destiny. Acha, to all the most powerful, elevated souls, to all the intense effort making souls who use every power at the right time, to all the happy hearted children who always achieve the success they want in service through their self transformation, to the embodiments of success who constantly remain clear with honest hearts in front of the Father, the Comforter of hearts. BapDada's love and remembrance from the heart and Namaste. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. BapDada meeting a group. Do you experience yourselves to be special souls who are always under the Father's canopy of protection? Where there is Father's canopy of protection, you will always be safe from Maya. Maya cannot come under the canopy. You will automatically be far from having to work hard and will always be in pleasure, because where there is hard work, it does not allow you to enjoy yourself. For instance, when children are studying, there is hard work in that during the days of the examinations they work very hard, they don't play and enjoy themselves. Then, when the hard work is finished, when their examinations are over, they enjoy themselves. So, where there is hard work, there isn't pleasure. Where there is pleasure, there is no hard work. To stay under the canopy is to be constantly enjoying yourselves, because here, although you study the highest study, and even though this is the highest study, you have the faith that you are definitely victorious, that you have already passed, and this is why you enjoy yourselves. This is the study of cycle after cycle. It isn't anything new. So constantly enjoy yourselves and continue to give others the message of enjoying themselves and continue to serve, because you will continue to eat the fruit of service, and this time and also in the future. Only when you do service would you receive its fruit. At the time of taking leave, speaking to senior brothers and sisters, BapDada wants to make all the children fly with pure wishes for making them equal. The instrument servers are definitely going to become equal to the Father, no matter how the Father has to make you that, because He will not take just anyone with Him. The Father has His pride too. If the Father is complete but the companions are disabled or handicapped, it would not be fitting. The disabled and the handicapped would be those who are the part of the procession. They would not be companions. This is why the procession of Shiv has always been shown as those who are disabled and handicapped, because some weak souls will become worthy after passing through the land of Dharmaraj. Blessing, may you be a master ocean with the power to accommodate and thereby become an embodiment of success on the stage of service. Explanation: when you come onto the stage of service, many types of situations come in front of you. Therefore, accommodate those situations within yourself and you will become an embodiment of success. To accommodate means not to have the slightest trace of anything gross, even in the form of a thought or feeling merged in you. Transform words that are not benevolent into benevolent feelings in such a way that it is as though those words that were not benevolent were never spoken. Transform defects into virtues and defamation into praise, and you will then be called a master ocean. Slogan: one who doesn't see the expansion but sees the essence and merges that in the self is an intense effort maker. Om Shanti.